one of our close friends just told me a couple minutes ago, we talk about One Piece, so you don't have to.
When you're here, you're family.
Oh, man. One Piece, you're gonna like the way you look. One Piece, eat fresh.
I don't know. I don't know any other slogans.
Yeah.
I'm not a cog in the machine of capitalism. Don't look at me.
Oh, shit. One Piece, where shopping is a pleasure. What the
Uh,
fuck is Target's... What is One Piece? Target.
Yeah. Target. Our dog Spot.
Yeah. One Piece. Don't go to Brandsmart USA because it always smells like piss. Somebody always pisses in that store.
Expect more, pay less. That's Target,
Oh.
apparently.
Is it really?
Uh,
If you had told me to put money on that, I would have said that was fucking Payless, the shoe guys.
See, that makes too much sense.
True.
I forget what it is for Walmart.
Walmart. You keep your eyes on the target.
No, we're shopping.
That's
I think-
Publix, yeah.
Yeah, Publix is where shopping's a pleasure. Adri's downtown.
Oh,
She-
I know Walmarts, dude. All I want to do.
Okay.
Welcome to Paramecia Fancast, the One Piece fancast where we review the latest chapter of One Piece and have a different One Piece discussion every single week. My name is John.
My name is Franz.
And, yeah, we're here. We're back from break week with chapter 1001. The Battle of Monsters on Onigashima, and holy shit. this was a good one.
Mm-hmm. This one, chapter 1000, but chapter 1001?
Yeah.
No.
It's if you want peak One Piece goodness, this chapter had everything. It had the fucking hype. It had the moments.
The gags.
Yeah, it had the hype, it had the action, and it also had the gags. And the gags fucking interwoven perfectly.
It's
man.
like, you know how if you ever have a cake and sometimes there's parts of the cake where you get too much frosting, when you go to the outside layers, none of that, no problems like that ever.
Yeah, when someone's
No
like, "Can I cut you a
problems.
piece of cake?" and then you're like, "Yeah, I'd love a piece of cake." And do you want the balloon? And no matter how much time you say, "No, I don't want the icing balloon that takes up 70% of the surface area of that cake," they go, "Yeah, you want the balloon? Here's the balloon for you." And then you end up with the balloon and frosting, and boom, now your blood sugar spiked through the roof.
Hell yeah. And that's what gets me through the day, baby.
Yeah.
This chapter
that's the
was-
stuff.
Honestly, this chapter from the fucking get-go,
I
reader request,
yeah.
Jinbei resting luxuriously on a jellyfish.
Pen name
Yes.
Toshikiya.
Oda has not drawn Jinbei enough, simply because Jinbei has not been around enough.
Yeah.
But
Look
yo,
at him. Look at him just fucking damn. I know it's supposed to be they're in the water and they're shining and shit, but no, my man is in space just chilling on some jellyfish. Look at him.
absolutely chilling.
Dude, I want Jinbei on this front page looks like he gets a full 8 hours. And I am so fucking jealous.
That's all I really fucking want. Dude, oh my god. Every day, progressively, more and more, it feels like whenever I wake up, I got hit by a truck in my sleep.
There was
I just want...
I just want to I do not wish to be horny.
I wish to sleep.
I wish to be happy. That's, oh man. There's only been one time in my life. I think I've told you. There was one time I got home. It was when I was in university. I got home at 4, I think.
Sounds
I don't know.
right.
I got home at 4. It was in the afternoon. Sun was still out, afternoon time. And I was like, yo, I'm going to take a quick nap. And then I got the rest of the night to myself, man. I could do whatever I want. And then I wake up to the King of the Hill theme song playing on my TV. And if you know anything about American television, you know that King of the Hill comes on at 11 at night. So I slept from 4 to 11, and then I said, well, and I took a shower, and then I said, well, I'm not staying up, and I went back to sleep, and I got a total of like 14 or 15 hours of sleep, and that is the only time in my life that I've ever felt like that refreshed.
Like, I can't even talk shit because, like, that's just how I slept in college. Like, I forget, there's a word for it. Like, biphasic sleep or some shit.
That sounds metal as fuck.
And so, like, getting 8 hours was really rough for me. So I would only sleep 4 hours at night. So in order to make it up when I'd get home from uni, I made my schedule so that, like, I would basically get home at like noon most days, and I'd just go to sleep for 4 hours.
Hell yeah.
So 4 hours at night, 4 hours in the day. That's it, baby. 8 hours.
The math adds up.
Why did I stop? Because I got a wife.
Hey.
Ever since we started dating, I just, if I did that, I'd fucking miss out on time with her, so. And now I'm suffering. She, like, scoffed at me from the sink.
And now my life is suffering. No. Yeah, she's literally cooking for you right now, and you're just gonna say that shit. You're just gonna disrespect the sanctity of this household.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my goodness.
I am, if not a being full of disrespect.
A being of pure bolt of disrespect.
Speaking of disrespect.
Hey, that was a good segue.
Hey, thanks. This man, so mad. It's not even, like, it's Big Mom. You miserable little brat, you're still going on about the king of the pirates. Luffy's just, like, looking at her.
He's just, like, staring at them like, dog, like, shut the fuck up.
And Kaido's like, he punched me.
Yeah. I love this by Kaido because he's like Big Mom is screaming at him like, oh, how dare you, you're still going on. And Kaido's on the floor like huffy, like, oh shit.
That shit hurted.
Yeah. And I love all of the reactions. Like, Zoro's like, was that the hockey he learned from the old man in Wano? Kid is like, what was that hockey just now? You can hurt Kaido with physical blows? And then Killer's like, oh, we have a chance of winning.
I love how they, like, just went straight on, never considering, like, oh, they might not get through. Like, they're so in on the whole shit that they were like, yeah, fuck it, we're probably gonna die here, but, like, we're still gonna do it.
Yeah.
And now Killer's like, oh shit, we're getting through this?
Yo, they patched us mid tournament? Oh,
absolutely man. Nuts.
And Law says something that is continued in another page when he says, let me just say one thing.
Trying to get his word in. Big Mom just keeps on yelling. It's like, do you have any idea what it means to be king of the pirates? And Kaido is so bent on this thing. He says, what happened after I destroyed him in Curry? There are only a scant few capable of fighting me. How high will your ceiling go? And behind him the silhouettes of Shanks, Roger, Odin, Rocks, and Whitebeard. All behind him, dude.
This is the coolest one of the coolest panels in this fucking chapter, but
dude, I would go as far as saying it's like one of the coolest chapters in just like the pure history of it all.
Yeah. One of my coworkers, I got him to start reading One Piece because he caught up on watching the anime, and then he's like, fuck, I'm gonna start reading it. And he sent me a text today with just a screenshot of this page, and he was like, I need this at the highest resolution it can go, like, printed on my wall. Like this is The
I need
coolest
this-
fucking panel.
I need this tattooed on my back, like I am some member of the Dojima clan, and this is my Yakuza tattoo. I need it.
Franz, fourth chairman of the Straw Hat Clan. Dude.
Oh, dude.
Dude, it's so
Yes.
crazy. I love it because, like, it's Kaido seeing this in Luffy. And, like, Kaido, of all people, seeing this in Luffy. Like, he even says it, like, after I destroyed him in Curry, like, how is this possible? Like, what happened to him? And, like, seeing Rocks there? Well, because he says only a scant few are capable of fighting me. Odin was capable. Roger and Whitebeard, of course. Shanks, because... we know Shanks stopped Kaido before
He
Marineford.
did, but, like, we don't know what it involved.
Yeah. But then, like, fucking Rocks? So, like, did he end up... I mean, I guess we could have assumed that he fought Rocks at some point.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because they were part of the same crew, but, like, there's no way that Kaido, like, sees Rocks and is like, hey, what's up, dude? Let me join your crew.
Part of the same crew, but still, like, apparently, like, they were volatile as is.
Yeah. So it's fucking insane, dude. But then, he tries. Kaido, he says, Straw Hat, and he grins, a little blood coming out of his mouth, and he says, Thunder. And you could see a panel of Luffy, like, the action lines going to his eyes, like he's seen the future. And Kaido hits him again with the Thunder Bog with the same stance. But this time Luffy he gets grazed, but he manages to, like, barrel roll out of it.
Yeah, he, like, tucks and dives through it, rolls all the way out. And, you know, we kind of see, like, Luffy, you know, I don't know about y'all, but when I read it, I was like, oh yeah, for sure Luffy looked into the future right then and there.
Yeah.
Like, to me, what it was is that, like, the panel immediately after that was Luffy having the premonition of, like, oh, that club's going straight for my eyeballs, huh?
Yeah.
And he mentions in the next panel, dang it, I was reading the future and everything. It's so fast. And, like, dog, like, yeah, that's how he got Katakuri, too. He should know how this works.
Yeah. Oh, and fucking Kaido, like, giving him praise. He's like, very good, boy. You won't let the same one hit you head on twice. And then, quite possibly, another contender for coolest fucking moment in this. Like, so we get Big Mom. She charges up to Luffy while he's on the floor, like, still, like from the hit from Kaido. She has Prometheus in her right hand. Prometheus. And she's like, heavenly, and she's about to hit him with some attack. And then you just see, like, the sound effect. Like, Zoro is fucking sprinting over there. And then I lost my shit at this already, but it's just before the page turn, you just see a speech bubble from Zoro that says Foxfire style. I lost my shit. I knew exactly what was happening. You turn the page, Foxfire style, fire flame rend. The same fucking technique that Kinemon uses. Like to cut fire and, like, to slice fire.
And, like, you know, I understand a lot of people saying, like, we don't know why this is possible. We don't know how they're doing this. And I agree. But in moments like these, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's just fucking cool. Honestly, like, if I had to give, like, some kind of explanation, like, I think it's just, like, hockey, I guess. I don't know, because it's not fully, like, well, I guess it is Rio. I don't know, because Zoro, like, knows Rio, quote unquote.
Right. All swordsmen do.
Yeah, his master taught him, and his master is from Wano, and, you know, you already know the story, guys. But, like, it's just the simple thing of, oh, swordsmen can choose what they want to cut and not. And I assume this is just an application of that Kinemon figured out, like, yo, like, I'm gonna cut this fire, you feel me? Like,
it's also very, like, what's it called? it's not by itself. It's not the only like plot hole, quote unquote, when it comes to like One Piece powers, because we've got like the kind of like explained, but kind of also like, man, I guess, when it comes to the minks and their like whole static discharge shit.
Oh yeah. It's like, is that literally just like the gag because they're fuzzy, or is there something else? Like,
Yeah, it's a little like just up there.
yeah. But it looks so like the panel of Zoro, and then you just see Prometheus like cut fucking in two, and he's just like, I love it. Prometheus is just screaming.
I mean, you would be too if you were cut in fucking half.
Yeah, if I got cut in half from behind, I think I'd be screaming as well. But Jesus Christ, and dude, this part, he's screaming, and Luffy's like, "Whoa, that's Kinemon's technique." Fucking shit-eating grin on Zoro. I stole it.
Like, ooh, how good. Like, I feel like a lot of people might be I really like the idea of him saying verbatim, like, I stole it. Because to me, that shit feels so good. Especially because, like, John and I, like, John more than I have, we've, like, studied to be jazz musicians at some point in our life. And, like, when you talk about, like, licks, like small little like moments of music in jazz, you practice licks, you have like a collection in your brain, and how you assemble that is like how you really like make a solo. And so, like, to put it very, very loosely and straight up, like, everyone in jazz just says, yeah, I stole that shit.
Yeah, I stole that. It reminds me of that, or also like, if anybody has ever watched like a Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament.
Oh yeah.
Every time Yipes is on the mic and somebody does some stupid mix-up, he's like, "Yo, stolen. That's stolen. I stole that." I'm taking that. It's a community meme now. If you see something like a mix-up that's fucking sick, you're like, "Yo, that's stolen." Like, that's Zoro is just literally like, he saw Kinemon do that in Punk Hazard and was like, "Yo, that's fucking stolen, my dude."
It's such a good feeling, and like that puts respect on Kinemon's name.
Yeah. Oh man.
But nah, he's in there. Prometheus still in half, and he calls out for Luffy. Has his boys back. Don't lose focus for a single second. For a single instant, Luffy. These are two emperors of the sea. And Luffy, like, he's just hyped for his friend. He's like, yeah! And then Kaido out of nowhere comes in, about to bop him in the head again. And that's where Law gets him. Law, quote unquote, gets him. He does a Chambers, pops Luffy out of there. And then, like, Luffy's like right next to him. He was like, "Oh, Traffy, hey, Straw Hat," and then he grabs him by the collar. I just want to make one thing clear: I was already planning to move the samurai below, but then you said, "Oh, Traffy, send them all down below."
This is where I'm obligated to come in and
speak up.
This is where I'm obligated to come in and say, "Long live Lalu."
Long live Lalu. Long live Lalu.
Wise words. But that shit was so, like, he's picking him up by the collar. That made it sound like I was following your orders. And Luffy's like, "Who cares? Whatever. Fuck.
Who cares how it sounds? Same difference." And I love fucking shit eater kid. "Is that right, Trafalgar? You're Straw Hat's henchman now. I would never."
Yeah.
"Look, it's no skin off my back which of you two losers wants to follow the other." And then Luffy's like, "What?"
Dude, the disrespect all of them have for each other.
It's so, I just, Such a good fucking moment because he sets it up earlier. Let me say one thing, and then he teleports Luffy to himself, not to dodge him out of trouble, but to dodge him out of trouble, but most
A little bit.
10% to get him out of Kaido's hit, 90% to be like, listen up. Like, I was already gonna do that, and then you made it look like I was following your orders. I want you to know I did it because I wanted to, and not because you said so.
Very, very potent, actually
Yeah.
kind of energy coming from Law.
Oh, it's so fucking good. And then we get another. So Big Mom is like, burn them all, Prometheus. Heavenly bonbons. And she shoots like these fireballs at it. Well, Prometheus like spits out these fireballs. And 3 of them are heading right towards our 3 favorite little assholes. And Luffy says, okay, then whoever reacts to these first is the loser. Law, I'm not playing that game, you idiot. And then Kid is like, see, coming up with stupid contests like that is why you guys are all small time. And then fucking Luffy, that's fine. I guess you're just losers then. And both of them are like, what?
They're standing tall and proud.
We get 3 panels of the same, like, quadruple chin face that they like. I whatever or whoever gave Oda the inspiration for this face, like, it's emotes on our Discord, like the fucking Robin, Frankie, Usopp reaction. Whoever gave Oda this face is a champion and deserves an award.
An absolute genius. It's so... when I read this the moment I woke up, I just like... the will of D is just the will of dumb.
The will of dumbass, yeah. And I love how in the end it hits them. They don't even... The first one that reacts is the loser, and they all just get hit straight on.
Absolutely. Hey, Oda has to, like, take him down a notch, Might as well do it on purpose.
Oh, it's so fucking good. And Zoro, the fucking, like, audience stand-in, like, what the hell he tried to accomplish? There's a cute moment here that I like. Not with Big Mom. Big Mom is, like, trying to go in, and Kaido's like, hey, Lin, get back. I want to see what they can do. And she's like, again? You just can't help yourself, can you? But this panel right here with Zoro and Killer, and he says, don't get in my way, Hitokiri Kamazo. And Killer's like, like, you used my legal name? And he's like, and Zoro's putting on the bandana, and he says, you don't hear many people with a laugh that weird.
Zoro, you don't gotta do him like that. Though, bandana percent. You had said earlier, we were talking on Discord, that when the bandana goes on, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. That's it. Like, that's the biggest power up you could ever potentially give Zoro. His eye being a Sharingan doesn't fucking matter. The bandana is more powerful. It's Kaioken. Yeah, the bandana is Kaioken. It's so good, but like, even with the disrespect, Killer's just like, if I was using my Punishers back then, like, I guess that's a fucking, that you could call whatever the weapon that is, Punishers, sure. You would be dead right now, Zorojuro. The outcome would have been the same, and he just, both of them charging at Kaido, 3-sword style, Purgatory Onigiri, while Killer's out there beheading claws. And they, slash at Kaido. I that slash around him, like, just from looking at it at first, I was like, there's no way. Like, that's not... Yeah. Like, it's the way it's drawn, it's like they slashed around him, but like, dude. Yeah. Yeah, for a second it's like, head off? Head percent? But, oh no. He takes it in stride. Well done. And Zoro's just like, oh, I gotta turn Enma on. Gotta unleash this Enma a bit more. Oh man, it's true. Like,
you see him slash. I don't see any arms getting zucked, so you know it's off. He has it switched off.
Exactly. He has to turn it on. That when we get like the hyper mega buff. Yeah, exactly. Like Adri from downtown with the joke. Yeah, he forgot to turn it to Wumbo. Clearly.
Yeah, clearly. But I love the next part. Is they're kind of, or somebody's like, "Damn it, I'm gonna finish this all at once," and like all three of them, the main homies. We get Punk Rotten, Gear 4, and Law using his room. And fucking the look on Kaido's face, like he's just, oh man. It's like like he really is just one of those guys that like wants a good fight. Like he wants to get beaten in a way. Because like he's just, though his face, he's just like, yeah, come at me. They might as well be monsters in their own right. And you see all three of them with their like abilities active. Dude, this panel's fucking crazy.
It's nuts, cause like every time we see this man Eustace Kid do some shit, every time it's always fucking crazy.
Yeah.
This Punk Rotten is so fucking cool. It's like if it doesn't have any legs, so it unfortunately kind of looks like Eggman's like little egg carrier.
I am the Eggman. It's what I am. I am the Eggman.
And so like that's what it reminds me of, but I mean it's metal as fuck. But literally figuratively.
Yeah. I don't see oh, fuck, what? I have the bookmark here. I don't see a GX11 6-pin aviation connector, but you know, that will have to do. Sorry, GX12 5-pin aviation connector. Excuse me. For the aviation lore monkeys out there, I fucking disrespected the shit out of them. I'm sorry.
I really fucking hate you. Actually, this is like the biggest disrespect you've ever done to me ever. Consistently. I have to put up with this shit.
I have to put up with this shit. I love it because, okay, my thing is, I don't question it because it's fucking sick, right? But like he was running through Onigashima, just picking up metal stuff, but like every panel it showed him is picking up swords and shit. So like. I don't. When did he find time to run through like an Ace Hardware? That's what I'm asking. Because a lot of this is not swords. It's like fucking gears and.
So whatever's on the back looks like a fucking like piece of a giant clock or some shit.
Dude, it looks like with the little weird whale tail things. It looks like the hilt of what's his face's sword?
Mihawk's?
Mihawk, yeah.
Yeah.
His sword is like a giant cross with that same thing. Like, dude, he just, where did he get all...
Where did he get the skull?
Dude, the skull is cool because the bottom jaw is like detached. And I'd like to think that he's manually making the metal like detach and look like a fucking like...
It's so involved.
Yeah. He's such a legend because he could. It's, you know what it is. It's the explanation. Like when someone's like, "Yo, like if you think about it, like why on earth, like so the most like hypothetically, the greatest design for like a mech would be like no appendages, like all like orb, you know, like orb shaped, like impenetrable orb." But then these motherfuckers in the end, like, hypothetically, that's the proper one. But then it's like, no, I want to make, like, humanoid limbs because it's cool. And, like, that's exactly what's going on here. Like, he has the arms and the little pod he's in, but he made the skull and the thing on the back just because it's cool. Like,
he pimped out his own ride because that's all he does. That's who he is. He uses it more for that. His devil fruit. For aesthetics than for anything else.
Oh god, it's so fucking cool. This whole panel, like, and at first I was like, the entire right-hand side of this panel is Kid. Gear 4th in the middle, obviously bound man. He's got big-ass fucking hands. But you see Law on the left, and at first, I didn't see the rocks above him, so I was like, is Law literally just, like, gop squatting on the rock, throwing up the peace sign like this?
Hey guys, I'm here, say peace, peace.
Oh yeah, bro.
Dude, I wouldn't put it past Law to just, like, leave the muscle to the fucking knuckleheads, but, nah, like, there's a whole idea behind it.
Yeah.
Eustace is just like, oh, we know you got tough skin, but can it save you from being crushed and compacted to death? Honestly, good point. Luffy doesn't even, he's not messing with any pleasantries, just gum, and Law says, I will go straight inside the body to deliver a surgical death.
I got it. So when I read that, the first thing I thought of was, damn, I saw the rocks, but I was like, yo, is he gonna hit him with a fucking gamma knife? Like the one that he fucking destroyed, like, Doflamingo's internal organs with? That's what I thought he was talking about, but I was cracking up today. I went on our Discord. Join our Discord, Paramecia Flower Capital. It's a great time. We got a great community. Wonderful people there. Every Sunday, the new chapter comes out. But Zahippo posted, Law trying to attempt the Ant-Man enters Thanos' asshole and defeats him meme. And I could not stop laughing.
I kind of forgot, if you can't hear it in my voice, you probably can, but, if you haven't noticed, I'm, kind of sick with just being sick. I am just sick, and I woke up this morning basically not remembering who or where I was, and I open up Discord, and that's the first thing I see without having read the chapter the night before, so I was just like, oh, new One Piece, fuck yeah.
God damn, dude. It was so funny. Shout outs, because that shit had me dying when I read it. I was at work when I read it, and I just checked. I was like, let me see what's going on. But, oh, dude. And that's, I won't go off on the tangent, because we got more of the chapter to talk about. That's good shit. But man, I'm saying Endgame could have been a couple hours shorter if they had just gone with that plan, you know what I'm saying?
Thanos wouldn't have seen it coming.
Never, dude. But, oh, dude, this entire, again, every panel showing Kaido's face, like a close-up of Kaido's face in this chapter, I just feel, so uncomfortable. I'm just like, oh, he's, loving this. Oh, man. He wants this in a weird, sadistic way.
Dude, I think that's it. Part of it is remember he wants to die, but I think there might just be another layer to it, being that he's sadistic.
Yeah, he's just chasing that good fight. That's what he wants. And that's why he's so fucking excited with all three of these little gremlins. All three of our little gremlin children just fighting him. But
it's so I'm so scared of Kaido simply because of this shit.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's that only makes me more frightened of him.
I love seeing it back to back to back. King Kong gun, Punk Vice, just fucking squish him.
The squish.
And then the rocks above him, Kaido's like, oh, and then with the knuckle tats, you know what they say? Eat, points down,
eat tact.
And all those rocks come drilling down on Kaido. And we don't really even get to see him react, because Big Mom comes straight in, riding atop Zeus. Ma. And then up he comes. Wo-do-do-do-do.
I just want to say what a fucking psychopath Big Mom is, like, just screaming her laugh, holding the sword in the air, like, yeah!
Big Mom has no fucking, like, no inhibitions.
Yeah.
All she knows in her life is to make people piss their pants.
It's so fucking... Yeah, she is piss your pants incarnate. Jesus. But yeah, like you said, transforms, busts out of the ground, and we get the final double page spread of the chapter. Kaido, dragon form, taking up the whole fucking screen. Big Mom, like with... Well, I don't see Prometheus, but Zeus is definitely in like he's in Angie mode. And Napoleon is in like weird like sword with Sonic the Hedgehog spikes mode.
Yeah. While also
he's
on
in Sonic
fire.
mode. Yeah. Well, yeah, while also on fire. What is it? Fucking Prometheus the Hedgehog. He has metal spikes and is also on fire. Also, he's bi.
He's bi.
But Kaido is like, "Woo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It would almost be a shame to kill you, but you leave me no choice. Once you're dead, we'll take everything you have. All your manpower and treasure will belong to us." When I read this, my mind defaulted to all your manpower are belong to us.
Ah, yes, the classic.
The classic meme.
Vintage. Oh, I see. Was it the 2006 crop? Oh, yes, I see.
Yes, I see. The 2006, from the V vineyard. Yes.
Yes,
From
I
the
see.
-V vineyard.
Ah, excellent.
Excellent. It has a nice body, a nice full body to it.
It's so... Not to go on too long of a tangent, but like, specifically those memes that feel like they are older than time immemorial, whenever that shit gets brought up in the year 2021, like, that shit just feels not like bad, just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? Like,
and like, John didn't force it. It just can't, like, I was thinking the same thing too.
yeah, no, I definitely did not try to feel like this. My mind just defaulted to that, and I remembered memories from lives beyond. Like,
It's so... Are our minds poisoned?
maybe. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna say yes, actually.
Look, sometimes when these vintage memes pop back, it's funny. Okay, another little tangent, because this is the last chapter.
This is the last page.
It's the last chapter. No, it's the last chapter. No, it's the last page. Big Mom, all she really says after all your base are belong to us is like, "Oh, you've got some poneglyphs too? Like, can't wait for that." But this final 2 panels on the left-hand side of like Kaido and Luffy like staring down each other. Whoever wins gets that much closer to the king of the pirates. And it's like, do-dum. And we're on another break week, but god damn, you deserved it with this chapter. Like, that shit was...
He's gonna have to take a break week every time he draws like fucking Eustace's shit.
Dude, basically, I would not be surprised if he was like, yeah, like, Eustace Kid is the reason I had to take a break week. This fucking Eggman machine. I gotta play more Sonic games to get more ideas for Eustace Kid power-ups.
Oh, man. And then on top of it all, like, next week's probably not gonna be a break week, but I think we're gonna get one. We're gonna get 2 in February? 1 in February, I think. Something like that. Because all I know is that I have a Monday off in February. And if I have a Monday off, that means there's no jump.
Yeah. Damn. That's gonna be fucking wild. Dude, this panel, like, this whole fight on the top, if you had asked me before this chapter even came out, do you think they're gonna show the fight? I would have said, fuck no. I think they're gonna skip around to something else. I'm so glad he didn't, but I'm gonna just bring that answer from, like, 2 weeks ago to this week and say I think we're probably gonna switch over to see some other shit that's going on.
Yeah. it's kind of, it was kind of surprising for Oda to just like, you know, I guess the momentum was like so there
Yeah.
that like there wasn't really like a point to cut away, but this seems like it could be a point to cut away.
Yeah.
You know, they did their big moves, and we can just move on to some more exposition with Yamato and
Yeah.
you know, maybe someone else.
Man, it's gonna be crazy. The other thing I was thinking about was like, there's like Onigashimi's still floating.
Yeah.
So like, do you think it's possible that like the end of chapter 3 is Kaido, or the end of Act 3 is Kaido just dropping it on the Flower Capital?
Dude,
Because that's what I'm starting to lean more towards. At first, I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna end, like Act 3 will end with like their defeat at the rooftop or something, or like Kaido will kill someone on the rooftop. But like they're able to hold their own against them, so like
you know, it might be like the last gambit.
yeah.
You know, I can totally see Kaido trying to fucking like basically Age of Ultron, just like hold the whole city hostage.
Yeah.
Be like, fuck you, do what I say, or if not, they die.
Yeah.
Skate or die, dude.
Skate or die, dude. Shout outs. Dude, I went on my Disney Plus and they have Brink on Disney Plus. I get to watch the greatest Disney Channel original movie, Brink. I don't think
What?
that's where Skate or Die originated, but like, it's Skate or Die, dude. You either skate or you die.
I'm gonna be fully honest, I don't know where most things I say come from.
Dude,
I don't know
again,
what Brink is. I don't know where Skate or Die comes from. I just regurgitate stuff.
We are poisoned, dude. These memes. Oh my god. Hideo Kojima was right. Memes are the lifeblood of humanity.
I really think so. There's
What?
no...
Monsoon was right. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance was all fact. 100% fact. That all happened. Everything in that song. Like, the fucking last boss said, "Make America Great Again." That game came out in like fucking 2010.
Dude, memes.
The memes, Jack. The memes.
I
God.
don't know. All I know of the Skate or Die meme is a picture of Aladdin with giant eyes.
Yeah, that's the one I've seen, and I don't know why Aladdin evolved.
I have no idea.
See, now I'm obligated to make that Skate or Die picture, but with Aladdin the fishman.
He can't even skate.
Then I guess he's gotta die, dude.
Oh no, spoilers.
We don't make the fucking rules here, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck were we even talking about?
Dude, we're talking about Age of Ultron and Kaido just dropping the shit on the city, which I think could happen. It'd be fucked up, but
He's definitely not like that's not above him. It's very capable.
yeah,
Like, that's what he was planning on doing in the first place.
yeah,
He just like can use it against the Straw Hat and company.
yeah. I do think though that he's going to. I'm starting to believe. I'm all aboard on your thought process now of him like kind of holding the city hostage. Like, yo, like you fucking attack me. Like we're right. I can just drop it at any point.
Yeah. If you knock me out, they go down. If you kill me, they go down. If you what's it called? You know, if you piss me off, it goes down. If you look at me wrong, it goes down.
Yeah. Or even fucking scary. I'm thinking about it now with all the like the way he's been acting this entire chapter. Maybe it's something where like something serious happens and Luffy has to get down there to like help somebody, and Kaido's like, if you don't fight me, I will kill everybody. Like,
oh, I didn't even think of like the opposite of that.
yeah, like if you don't fight me on this fucking rock rooftop, like I'll just throw the whole dang pebble down.
Yeah, defeat me or everyone will die. Which is like, you know, if it were anyone but Kaido, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? But since it's Kaido, it just feels like, Oh yeah. Where anyone else would just kind of feel like some Power Ranger villain.
Yeah. Some like enemy of the week, like Sentai villain, like just
Yeah, like kill me or people die. But no, like without a doubt, that's something that Kaido's capable of doing.
yeah. Oh, this is fucking crazy. And like we had talked about it before, but like, well, we had talked about it that like with one of our friends on Discord, but for the sake of getting everyone in on the conversation, like every time a poneglyph's brought up, it's always Big Mom that brings it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, Kaido seems so indifferent every time it's brought up. Like, when she first brought up, like, yo, I'm gonna steal Robin, because she can read the poneglyphs. And Kaido's just like, don't you have, like, pudding? Like, he didn't say, like, no, I'm gonna take Robin, she's mine, like, because I'm gonna have her read the poneglyphs for me. It was just like, don't you already have somebody? And even this time, I mean, you know, they're in the middle of a fight, but he didn't really say anything. But I'm just like, does he care, or alternatively, does he have a way already to read the poneglyphs that he's just like not revealing his hand to Big Mom?
I think it's more that he doesn't care, specifically because like I can see him having the line of thought that King of Pirate equals strong. If I King of Pirate, then strong people will want to fight me. I want to fight strong people, therefore I King of Pirate. You know?
Yeah.
So, following that, you know, caveman logic, I feel like it's pretty reasonable that he would be more interested just in the fame, I guess, that it would bring him and people just hunting him for it.
Yeah.
As opposed to, as opposed to, like, getting treasure and shit. Like, I don't think he cares about that.
He'd like
as
to
much.
find the giant pile of treasure and like pick up shit and like fling it behind him. Like, what the hell's this? Like,
yeah, and like he'll like pick up a sword like made of gold or something and be like, this is fucking garbage. Like, gold is incredibly malleable, so this would be fucking stupid.
yeah. Didn't any of you guys read the fucking Hobbit when Smaug like burned the whole place and the lava smelt and then it like went on his body and like encased him in gold?
Exactly. You guys don't fucking read anything. Like, God, like, you fucking illiterate straw hat folk. How dare you?
Kaido's the most well-read person on this final page.
Big Mom only reads cookbooks, but not to cook for herself, just for pleasure.
I
Kaido,
was gonna say she reads cookbooks,
lore
but she
master.
only looks at the pictures.
Yes. Luffy has in canon only read once.
Yeah. Luffy has only ever read once in his entire life. He just I think it's not that he can't read. I think he just actively chooses to never read. He's reading he's choosing abstinence instead of with sex with reading. And
then like Law does read, but never for pleasure, only for doctoring.
Yeah.
Kid, I think Kid, if either Luffy or Kid is illiterate, the other is reading a verse.
Okay. If Kid is managing to get specifically a GX12 5-fit aviation connect, he's reading something aviation related. You don't just walk into a store and randomly be like, "Hey, look, a GX12 5-fit." You don't just like.
You think he has that in his pocket or some shit? No. It was some beast pirate crony that had that shit.
That's forbidden knowledge that you come upon through a book and then keep with you for the rest of your life. Like that's how you get specifically that connector.
There's no other way.
Yeah.
Books are what lead to the connector. The connector's the One Piece.
Yeah. Has Killer read a book? That's, I think, if we're just going to do everyone on this page, which I would like to because I got something for Zoro, but...
Yeah, Killer reads. Killer for sure reads.
Yeah.
I don't know what he reads, but he definitely reads.
I would like to think Okay, so Killer was always like embarrassed of his laugh, and he didn't want people to see his face.
Yeah.
So I think that like in secret he's reading Dr. Slump, but like when he's in public in his crew, he's holding a book and it's Bleach. And everyone's like, "Oh, sick shit, Killer. I like Bleach. What arc are you on?"
Characteristically edgy, yes.
Yeah, what arc are you on? And he's like, and he looks down, and the Bleach book that he has is hollowed out, and inside is a volume of Dr. Slump. And he's like, Soul Society. That's a damn good arc, Killer. That's why you're the vice captain.
I feel like it alternates between Dr. Slump and like how-to guides of like how to make more friends, how to kill better, and like how to not be embarrassed of your laugh.
Scythes for dummies.
Yeah. That's what Killer reads. Rap at me. Tell me what Zoro reads.
Oh, Zoro definitely reads, and specifically because we've been watching VTubers a lot. I watched a clip of Pecora, the little rabbit VTuber. She's such a little fucking gremlin. The whole gist of the clip was that she was like plotting out the cardinal directions, like north, south, east, and west, and she made this map that was like east at the top, then north, then south, then west. Oh. I'm just imagining like that's the only like Zoro knew about directions, but he didn't know what they were, and that's the first thing he saw, and he was like, "Oh." And so now every time like in Dressrosa when Wicca's like, "Where are you going, you dumbass? Like it's over here." He's like, "No, I'm going north." And in his head just that fucked up map.
You know, Adri did say that like, oh, he's the illiterate one, but she brings up that the only time we saw him read was like he looked at a fucking digit in Sabodi. He was like, yeah, it's the number 1, instead it was like the number 41.
It's that meme where he's just staring at it saying, I can't read.
Yeah.
Deep in thought, and then just, I can't read.
Oh yeah, I can't fucking read.
Yeah, of all of them, Zoro is the most illiterate, if not outright, just completely illiterate.
Yeah, you know, Zoro. I cannot think of any scenario in which Zoro would read. No, I wouldn't say he reads picture books. That's what Adri's saying from where she's at. I don't think he's interested in anything like literature related. Unless the book looks like it's particularly heavy and it can be like used as a workout.
Yeah, I'm imagining Zoro like picking up like one of those giant phone books, like the big ass fucking books, and he's like, "Oh." And then smash cut to the next panel of him with 2 of those books on each side of a barbell, and he's just fucking like doing bench presses with it.
You know how it's like the whole thing, like, oh, you can't rip a phone book in half or whatever? Like, I can totally imagine, like, Zoro, like, getting a phone book and being like, oh, yeah, I could totally fucking do it, and not being able to do it, and be like, what the fuck? Maybe it has one of its secrets written inside, and him attempting to read a phone book.
Garcia. Reading the last name. Is this the ancient spell to invoke its power?
Tell me.
Christopher Delaney. Just say like random names that he's just reading.
I think
a funny image I see of Zoro is somebody telling him you can't rip the phone book in half, and him being like, "Ha, idiot," and then grabbing the book and then using armament hockey, but the armament hockey also wraps around the book, and then he physically can't rip it, and he's like, "Son of a fuck." Like,
oh, he doesn't know how to turn it off.
He can't turn it off.
Perfect. The ideal Zoro.
The ideal Zoro. Maybe, oh my god, that's the crack theory. we can end it, but I have the crack theory.
Hell yes. Well, you heard the man. You can find us next week. Unfortunately, not with the next chapter, but with a break week for you guys. In the meantime, you can join our Discord. Our Discord is a great place to be when you just want to shitpost. And shitpost with a good community. Not a community that's about to yell at you because you don't believe in their monkey god hockey shit.
Yeah, I don't believe in monkey god hockey. I'm agnostic. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that our community can respect
No, you're Gnostic. You're Gnostic, you just don't believe. You're knowledgeable. You believe in your belief. Therefore, you're Gnostically against monkey god hockey.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Good, yes.
No, our community is absolutely splendid. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm really surprised that the Discord still exists. Because, one foul move and it's fucking gone. I can Thanos snap it in a second.
Oh, gee, please don't.
But I'm really sorry. I'm really glad that we've amassed a good community. You can find the links to that on our Twitter at Paramecia Cast, or whatever other social media you want to look for. The link's also there. We are Paramecia Fancast on anything else.
Yeah.
Our episodes come out every single week to a podcatcher of your choice. Those Spotify's, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, whatever the fuck. Why are we still calling them podcasts when they're not on iPods?
Yeah, that's just it's just, I don't know. Because you know what it's like? It's like, fuck, I just had the comparison and now I forgot. Well,
give us the crack theory.
I can't read. No, so, okay. The crack theory. Here we go. So Zoro, let's say he's gonna be fighting like Kaido. He's gonna be fighting Big Mom and Kaido, and he's gonna be on the ropes, and he's gonna be this is tough. And he's gonna turn around. He's gonna say, "Law, I need you to do something for me." And Law's gonna say, "What?" And he's gonna say, "Show me your knuckles." And he's like, "What are you talking about? Just do it." And Law's gonna hold up his knuckles. Zoro's eye will open, and he will be able to read the tattoos and then slice Kaido in half.
He doesn't know what death is because he can't read.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to read it and be like, "Death. Haha. I don't understand that at all." Or, "Death. Haha. I don't speak English," and then he'll slash at Kaido.
Oh, that's so in character. It reminds me of a Vine back in the days of yore, when oh my god, it was this one dude. You can look it up by going on YouTube and being typing in "samurai who wakes up in the future" Vine, and it's just some dude who has his hair up in a bun, and he's his eyes are closed and he's leaning back, and he opens his eyes, he lunges forward a little bit while sitting down, and he just goes at his heart of hearts, that's what Zoro is.
Yeah.
No English, just cut.
Yeah, Zoro can't read, and yeah.
Neither can we.
Yeah, Zoro can't read, and neither can we.